Hello everyone, this is Trevor Truck ASMR, and yeah, you know what? We're being bold today. We're just jumping into the race. This is Sonic Racing Crossworlds, a game that I know a lot of you love, and we are playing as a character called Knights. I don't even think that's a real name. I know that this guy was a part of a game that came out a while back, and I don't know if there were multiple games released that features this character, but I think the series is called Knights. But the truth is, I don't really know a whole lot about this character. But all I know is that this character has made his way into this crazy racing game where, quite honestly, it seems like anything goes. And it looks like my board just got sawed in half. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it, especially when you're on a roll. But frankly, at this point, it's hard to be on a roll. It's hard to be on a winning streak in this game now because I finally reached legendary status, and that, of course, that feels good, but then the caliber of opponents has now shifted, and I am mostly racing against people who were in the same rank, and of course, that leads to some problems. The biggest problem is I can't seem to find my place in this race. I usually end up in the lower half, the lower percentile of racers, but I will try my best to do my best and win this thing because, you know, I'd like for this video to be as relaxing as it is entertaining. And then you get shit like the big ghost just ruining my day. That's okay. If I can finish in a respectable place, I'll be pretty happy with that. 7th place is actually not that bad, considering what I've been through here. Okay. I actually, you know, I'll take that. I think that's a pretty decent spot. I'm probably in, like, yeah, 7th place, just like I said. Pretty decent. So, that was actually a pretty fun race. I like the map. I really do. There's one turn where you can easily stack up a 4-level charge. So I always appreciate that. Anyway, let's do a second race as this character, just for the fun of it. It is time for race number 2. I am still playing as Knights. Is that really this guy's name? Doesn't seem right. It's such a plural name, like multiple knights. I mean, I would understand if his name was Knight, but Knights? I don't know. All this shows me is that I'm very unfamiliar with the lore, so I apologize, but you know what? This is a serious race. We are racing among champions, you know? We got multiple knights. Pretty sure we have Werewolf Sonic in this one. We have Hatsune Miku. We have the android. I forget her name. Wow, that's terrible. But we have a lot of greats in here, and we're just gonna have a good, casual time. And I'm gonna drive right through the grass like a pro. There's nothing more satisfying than charging through the off-road when you have a speed up. That's one of my favorite things to do in any type of racing game. Oh, I was very much not ready for that turn. Oh, it gets me. It gets me every time. Okay, that's fine. You gotta pick up, you gotta start over again, you know? Every time you fall down, you gotta get back up. That's just life, okay? And heck, If you're gonna get an inspirational quote, you might as well get it from a you might as well get it during a playthrough of a Sonic game, because honestly, no better place for inspiration. You know, the the inspiration that Sonic gives me on a day-to-day basis. Well, not day-to-day. I don't think about Sonic every day. But it's kind of inspiring to see how there's been a lot of terrible games in the Sonic franchise. Like, I've seen playthroughs of Sonic 06, for instance. So there's been a lot of terrible Sonic releases, and yet Sonic is still going strong. I think if you have the right type of attitude, you should definitely take that as inspiration to just keep going, you know? And it kind of follows another quote that I love, which is, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. And I try to remember that from my videos. Anyway, 7th place again. Respectable, respectable. Like I said, I'm going up against legends here. All right, let's pick another character for these races. Welcome to race number 3. I'm playing as Dr. Eggman, otherwise known as Dr. Robotnik. If we're gonna rank the names, I think Eggman is a lot better. He is very egg-shaped. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just the objective. Like, you could look at him and you could trace an egg shape around the dude. So he's Dr. Eggman. So let's get on with this race. I hope I do well. I'm going up against Mystic Sorcerer, so I need to be on my A game. I have no idea who any of these other racers are, but I'm going to assume that they are legends in their own right, and so we need to race with our eyes wide open here. We want to maintain a fairly good position. So guys, while I'm in this race, I just want to say thank you. I want to express my gratitude for you all getting me to 400 subscribers. You know, I have this kind of habit where it's not so much that I don't notice, because I definitely noticed as soon as it happened, but I've had situations where I reach a subscriber milestone, and unfortunately, like, for instance, let's say I reach, like, 400, and then the next day it goes back down to 399, and then it's like, oh, well, now I feel kind of stupid for celebrating 400 because it went back down. So what I try to do is, you know, I try not to celebrate prematurely. I try to, you know, give the subscriptions some time to marinate until I'm absolutely certain that it's going to stick. And seeing as now, at least as of recording, we have 409 subscribers, which is fantastic. I feel like the speed at which these subscriptions happened has been nothing short of phenomenal. And it's because of you guys that the channel is what it is, and I never want to take that for granted or forget that. You all have built this channel. You've built it just as much as I have. So I want to keep creating content, creating videos, giving you... Did I really finish in 7th place for the 3rd time? What is this nonsense? Surely I can do better than 7th place. I know that I can. You guys have to believe me, I can do better than 7th place. Okay, let's go to race number 4. Okay, just wait till you see the combination. Creeper on a SpongeBob hamburger car. This is a match made in heaven, and I don't think even half the players understand just how great this combination truly is. Well, guess what? As of this video, I'm starting a trend. People are going to start playing as the creeper in the burger car quite often after this video. I'm going to show you right here, right now, why this combination is the best, okay? It's a no-brainer. People are going to understand right away. I know it might look ridiculous, and some would say that's the point. I mean, this game, to be fair, is absolutely ridiculous. I missed that boost, and I really wanted to look cool and hit it, but I did not, so that's great. That's just great. Alright. But still, I like the way that this race is looking. I mean, I just threw that spike ball into oblivion. Did you all see that? That thing is not coming back. Oh, got those rings. I love like the double face-in row of rings, and I love just collecting all of them. This is gonna be a tough one. We got Eggman here, but I will say I'm doing fairly good, all things considered. I mean, I haven't really screwed up quite badly just yet. Just wait till later in the race, though. That's usually when it happens. Usually on that third lap is when everything starts to fall apart and go wrong. Like if you're a big believer in Murphy's Law, then this is the game for you, because you will not be disappointed. In fact, here's the thing. If you're doing really well in the first 2 or so laps, you need to start being suspicious. You need to start asking yourself, wait a minute, when and where is everything going to go wrong? Yeah, it is a cause of some pretty serious anxiety, but you know what? It's a fun game. Also, whoever's in first place, they're doing really well. Like, they have an uber lead right now. Oh, I got scared and I threw that item away. That's okay. I actually think, dare I be optimistic, I think this race actually went well. You see, guys, this is exactly why this combination works. That was a flawless race. I mean, well, I wouldn't go that far, but hey, that was pretty good. That was honestly pretty good. I was satisfied with the results. I'm going to be making my way up to Legendary 1. You all watch this. Actually, you know what's cool? We did go up against a few players who were Legend 1. Ah, interesting. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's go for another race. Here we go. Race number 5. Playing as a Vector. You really don't see Vector a lot on these online lobbies. And that's a crime. And you know what? We're gonna set the record straight, and we are going to right the wrong. We are gonna represent all the Vector players out there, people who truly understand the MVP of this game. No, it's not Sonic. Oh my gosh, Sonic is overrated. It's not Shadow. It is definitely Vector. Best character in the game. And, convince me otherwise, you know? Yeah, it is kind of a mystery why hardly anyone seems to play as Vector, but, you know, maybe people just don't see him as great. They don't understand his overall greatness. Well, like I said, today we're gonna prove those critics wrong, okay? Because Vector rocks. Alright, so we're going to the Golden Temple. I have a target on my back here, and I'm not comfortable with that, necessarily. I'd really like the target to go away. Oh, it was just a matter of time, you know. Oh, no. Okay, so we've had a lot of bad luck on this race so far. We're gonna try our best to fix it right now. We can gain any speed ups at all. Okay. Let's get invincible because that monster truck is gonna do some damage, of course. Oh, I hit the wall once, twice. Can I go for 3? Yes, 3 times. I'm better than that. I know I'm better than that. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that was kind of a ugly way to get out here, but yeah, I don't know. This is just my humble opinion. I don't like the water parts. I don't. At least not that much. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I still think, even to this day, that this game is pretty amazing. One of my favorite games of all time, and I can say that fairly confidently. It's just a breath of fresh air. It's fun. It breaks the formula, you know, because I know a lot of people, that's what they don't like about Mario Kart. Maybe it's too much on a formula of sorts. But this game is a different story. It's new. It's novel.
Lackluster performance, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. So there you go. This is why no one plays as Vector. So there's your evidence right there.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Dang it. This is the final race. I am playing as Charmy Bee, character that people love to hate, I think. But I think I have a pretty good vehicle for this run. Well, I guess we'll see. Time will tell, won't it? Oh man, as I'm recording, I'm in the middle of my Christmas vacation. Finally have some good time to record some stuff, and I'm just dreading it. You know, the whole idea of going back to work. I'm sure that many of you can relate to that feeling. I just want to sit home and pretty much play video games all day. That would be great. That'd be ideal. You know, like, I know that if you're an adult, you're supposed to, like, I don't know, kind of pretend that, oh, you know, I should take this load on my shoulders, and, you know, I got responsibilities, and I gotta work, and I gotta pay the bills, and if we're being completely honest with ourselves, that's not how most people think. You're supposed to look like you're responsible, but how you appear is always different than how you actually live, and I really don't mind being the first to tell you guys that, yes, I understand the importance of work, and responsibility, and making a living, stuff like that. I understand it, but I don't have much of a passion for it. It's just sort of a thing that you gotta do. Whereas what I'm doing right now, on a very deeper, inner level, it just feels more important, or at least more fulfilling, perhaps, than, you know, the real life work that I do, you know? It's funny how a lot of times in life, the things that actually don't make you any money are the things that you're really the most passionate about. And I think that's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, money is not the most important thing in the world. It really isn't. Now, if I could make a living doing this, I mean, that would be great too. I certainly wouldn't complain, but I would also have to be really careful because, you know, you might end up just sitting down and recording, and your life becomes recording and editing and all the, you know, all the processes that go into content creation. And it's like, sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for, you know. I'm sure there are many content creators who are just miserable because, you know, maybe they don't go out or do anything, you know. So there's always a balance. But anyway, I rambled so much that this race felt like it just felt really short. But yeah, I guess I like to ramble on as I dangerously drive on these roads. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me. I hope this video was relaxing. And most importantly, I hope that whenever you watch this, I hope that you have a great day. Why do I always finish in 7th place? Is this a curse? I'm cursed, aren't I? Alright, everybody. I gotta go. See you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.